We gon' burn it down. Burn it down. We gon' burn it down. Burn it down.
I killed it, it's murder. I killed it, it's murder. I killed it, it's murder. I killed it, it's murder.
I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker.
Show them. Change the station with a new shit. Show them. Change the station with a new shit. Change the station. Change the station. Change the station with a new shit. With a new shit. Change the station. Change the station. Change the station with a new shit. With a new shit.
It's murder. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker.
I killed it. I killed it. I killed it.
I killed it, it's murder.
Show them. Change the station with a new shit. Show them. Change the station with a new shit. Change the station. Change the station. Change the station with a new shit. With a new shit. Change the station. Change the station. Change the station with a new shit. With a new shit.
I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder.
Go crazy, berserker.
Dilly dilly.
I did not mean for that to be on, but it was appropriate. What's going on, everyone? Good to see you. Number one, Jason Antigua. I don't think that primate has ever been number one. Congratulations. Mike Starr, what's up? Timmy Carroll, Jay Flannery, and Solve Briestein. I think that's the way that I'm supposed to say it, but I could be wrong. Great to see you guys. That's 1 through 5. And we also have Mile High Mark. Freddie! Good to see you, bro. Chris Garner's back again. Mike Trubicki. Gordon Howarth, what's up, man? Thank you very much for coming in and hitting the thumbs up button and wishing me good luck. I really appreciate that. And Rich Lawson. All right, let's hop right in. Let's see. On this account, because it's a mini, I'm going to find substitutions. Yeah, I'm going to find substitutions for a Kingmaker. I wish I would have done this before I got started, but I was already running behind. We are going to go Hornet here. And just in case, like, we go into the rough for some reason, but roll out. I'm going to try that as well, but I'm going to have to switch this back. Okay. Let's see, we'll go Titan. And we'll just add a tad bit more curl than what's called for to hopefully compensate here. All right, we are ready. What is going on, Carlos? Good to see you, bro. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ida Marie, good to see you as well. Ooh. It's chilly on the beach today. Yep, I'm really there. There's something wrong with the camera. The waves just, they look stuck, but they're not. Stuck. Michael Rick, did I say hi to you? I don't think I said hi to you. Kolu, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Thank you for the good luck. Appreciate you, bro. Okay, so Sandra Simon, hey, long time no see. Good to see you. Aaron Stuckey, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Michael Gallitz, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you. Michael Starr, $4.99. Thank you very much, bro. Appreciate you. You know I got a question for you.
Buy us drinks.
Get out of here.
Buy us drinks.
Don't.
We need drinks.
Let's see.
I can't.
I don't know if I was supposed to overpower that or not. I don't think I was. Stay away from... Wow. I don't know what I screwed up there. It's... The notes say full right curl. We won't be doing that again. Now we're going to need a chip in from distance. What a great way to get started. Mike Oxmo, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Kolu.
Dilly dilly.
Chicken, please. All right. We'll do that. What's going on, Shane? Good to see you, buddy. Albert Vasquez, what's going on? Texas Maverick. Good to see you as well. BB, what is up, brother? No, not good. It does suck. I blew it, RJ. Minus 24 and minus 23 on my first two accounts. Good luck, my kids say hi. Hi, Marquis Breeze kids. Oh, wow. We both made some questionable shots here. I just think it's more advantageous to go like this. I'm even thinking maybe the top spin isn't necessary. That's not much curl. We'll be a risk taker. Yikes! Good? Really? Good? Yeah, me and my opponent are both looking at this hole like, wow, we blew it. Monty Kaufman, what's up, man?
Dilly dilly.
All right, after the shot, we got some Chicken Napoleon coming up. We need zombies. We need something, man. I'm playing like a zombie. Oh. Bunker. Rough. RJ, I parred this on an account this morning, but then finished with a minus 24, so you could do it. Thanks, Mark. I hope so, bro. I just did my warm-up round and did just fine. I play 9 holes and then 9 holes again tomorrow before I stream. We got enough top spin. We are going to call this minimum. Don't know if that's correct. It's hard to tell what they consider minimum on this club. Should be slightly under 2 rings, but I'm going to go 2 rings because I feel like we're slightly over minimum. And a great may not hurt us. But now at least I get to see if my adjustment was true. Come on, help me out. Wow. 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 That hurts. That hurts. The distance was perfect, but I did not adjust properly. And now, what a great way to start off the weekend round with a flippin' par. Okay. Hole 1 doesn't count. We get a mulligan. We'll address it again on hole 2. Now we need that hole in 1. Let's get that hole in 1 and just call us even. Although if I get the hole in 1, I'll still be mad because I'll be like, I could have had a hole in 1, with the birdie on the first hole. But no. I had to fix a leaking toilet instead of playing opening round. Sorry to hear that, Aaron Stuckey. Fixing toilets are definitely no fun. No fun at all. Especially when they're clogged. Oh my God. People, the women in this house flushed Q-tips down the toilet. And the Q-tips were the perfect length to where, I don't know, when they flushed, they laid right across the pipe. And then toilet paper, baby wipes, whatever, just kind of laid over it. And there was some stool in the toilet. And it had to be resolved. No fun. 9.3. Okay, 6 rings. This is not a good place. I am way too far up, but you know what? It's a shootout. I'm not going to make him wait. How about we just underpower? Was there like a... Perfect shot. Okay, whatever. But yeah, oh my God. Yeah, you might want to put your mics, if you got squeamish stomachs, because yes, I had to take the toilet off, and that's where the story's going. And when I got to it, it was clogged on the pipe, and there was feces up in the toilet, and I didn't have rubber gloves. I had corn poop on my hand. It was, oh my God, it was awful. And my toilet did not have shutoff valves for the water. One shutoff valve. So I fixed it. I was so disgusted. I was literally shaking like this. I just wanted to get in the shower so bad. And I'm happy to say my toilet now has a shutoff valve. All right. We owe Mike Starr some Napoleon with the chicken.
Hold on, girl, now wait just a minute. I've got something to say. You should hear it now. I'm happy to make time for your feelings. You have to with me. I'm ready to. Let's just break it down. You and me uptown. Dancing all around till the disco ball.
You did pretty good there. Take a bow. All right. Oh, other way. There you go. Oh, don't apologize. You did great. Let's see. Daffy Duck, man, what's going on, buddy?
Dilly dilly.
Dave Marcy, what's going on? Eating dinner. Okay, I'm done with the dirty talk. Let's go to hole 2 and hopefully get this where it needs to go. Yeah, it was definitely one of the worst. I'm not going to say what it was, but it was definitely one of the worst experiences of my life. I could never be a plumber. You know, is there anyone out there, though? This is a question. I guess I could Google it or something. But you know how there's sewers in the street for, like, storm water and you know, maybe, like, small road debris or whatever it is? Well, I know when you flush your toilet, it doesn't go into the storm drain, does it? Like, do the storm drains that line the sides of all streets and the, you know, the, what's a proper word for it? The latrine actual sewage, do they always keep those separate, or do they at some point merge together? Because you think streets would smell really bad if when you flushed your toilet it went into like the same thing as a storm drain type sewage. That's just something, I don't know. Jason Bryan, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Eddie Van Harrison, what's happening? That was a good TV show. No Eddie. Eddie, I don't remember saying anything to an Eddie. Rough bump is the way to go on 3, says Tom Taplin. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Yeah, sewage goes to a treatment plant, but the storm drain doesn't go to a treatment plant either. Oh, yeah, Eddie had... Oh, sorry, Eddie. Francisco Jimenez, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you as well. Okay, we need the katana here because we need full right spin, 2 back spin, and I'm actually going to push it up a little because we're supposed to be playing with the power 3 ball, and I just think that it would be up a little higher. Let's get the drop. And we're not going to get a drop with a great shot. That's hanging out up there too long. Near. Storm drains usually go to a stream or a river. Yeah, that's true. But Jason Antigua says in the UK they do... The rainwater helps push the sewage along. That's what I meant. When I said latrine, I was trying to think, what is the word? Sewage, duh. Cadillo's Cross. I know I probably screwed up your name. What's going on? Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate ya. Freddie says, RJ, Solve is my daughter's boyfriend, RJ. Heard you wondered about him. I only got one Google account. Yeah, I knew Solve was a relation to you. I just didn't know, exactly who it was. I thought maybe it was another account for maybe your wife or yourself or even Ida. So, awesome. What's going on, Carlos Ventura? Good to see you, buddy. Brian Walton, what's going on? Hello. All right, we need to fix this. I can't have the holes played being higher. So we need the eagle here. And I have dropped it. I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything, but it's doable. Mr. Obvious. That reminds me of Captain Obvious, one of my favorite commercial characters. What's going on, buddy? Time for an Albie. Oh, God, an Albie? I don't even think an Albie is possible, but... Yeah, Monty, I did read about that, buddy. Yeah, absolutely. I read about that, and it's disgusting, but they can't afford to carry water up there, you know, more than, you know, what the absolute bare minimum would be.
Great shot.
Brian Walton says, I have a hard time this tournament trying to play 72 holes in the Open and 36 in the weekend round. Yeah, it's a tough course. Scott Blackwell, Sniper 910, are adjustments the same with wind? Yeah, because they're both 100 accuracy. So, yes, they would be the same. What, Jason? The urine comes back in from space? Or from Europe? I've got one of the most advanced sewage plants in Europe, not too far from me. Yeah, we got a sewage treatment plant probably about 1.5 miles to 2 miles away from us. So definitely not close enough to smell anything. But even when I drive by it, you know, I don't smell anything. So there's no houses near it, though. There's a school bus garage right by it. .1 6 rings exactly. Was it 6? Yep. Let's push it back up just a bit. Perfect. Hopefully our adjustment is true. And this is a makeable shot. It's not easy because we're closer to mid club than we are max or minimum. But we need some drops. The only way I'm ever going to get kingmakers is if I start coming in the top 25 or higher. I haven't been playing good enough to do that. But I am going to start something new next week. I plan on it. I'm going to stream a different game on off weeks of the tournaments. I'm still going to stream the tournament, and I'm not going to, you know, I'm not going to screw with anything in terms of Golf Clash, but I am going to play. I'd like to have a different game for every day of the weekday. I've already got 1, 2, maybe 3 games set up. I know for 99% of you, it's like so. But, yeah, you know what? A dunk at max, I think I have a better opportunity for than just getting it in there. Third shot, 10% under. So 5.5 ring adjustment. Perfect. Ah, it was close. Not close enough to get the but I don't trust the ball guide here. What's up, Jason Bryan? Monty Kaufman says Dale Appleby showed his streamer the quarterback power hook on hole 8. I got an eagle on 8 and an alba on 9. Shot a -24 in rookie. Nice, Monty. Was Appleby showing the... Appleby, like, that's kind of disrespectful. Was David Appleby, was he playing expert, rookie, pro, or masters when he did that? Alligator, what's going on, bro? Yeah. You know, I wish Colt was here, because me and Colt were talking, and he brought up a couple other times that Myles Garrett did some dirty, you know, hits or whatever. And, you know, I wanted to look into it. I'd rather be informed than just oblivious. So, yeah, Myles Garrett is dirty. He may be a nice guy who likes poetry, but he plays football like a freaking thug. I can't stick up for the guy. I got nothing to stick up for him. Now, I sincerely apologize, but while I was playing the first round of Golf Clash off camera, I was drinking. You know, so my bladder. I'll be right back. I'm very sorry. It'll take 1 minute. If I could hold it for 18 holes, I would. I'll be right back.
Where you going? RJ, need your butt pills? Yeah? Alright. Say that you need the needle too? RJ, done with your butt pills, RJ?
So what?
I said, are you done with your butt pills?
Yes.
Alright.
Don't tell the people on my stream I take butt pills, though, because that's embarrassing. I want to keep that between, you know, just people in this family.
Yeah, it's alright. It's all good.
You didn't unmute my mic, did you?
I know you in the first place.
Okay, good. Then they can't hear us talking about my butt pills. Yeah, my hemorrhoids were killing me while I was sitting down. And I just had to get up and put that little wax bullet suppository. Crazy, man. All right, let me unmute this. God, can you imagine if they heard what we were just talking about?
No.
There we go. Hey, what's going on, guys? Okay. Sorry about that. I had to pee. No, in all serious, I never mute my mic, so just goofing around with you guys. Firecracker Jim says butt pills, LOL. All right, hole number 4.
I'm gonna go sleep.
Let's see. Hole 4 is going to be... Oh, wait. We never put these clubs back. But I don't know. See, we don't really need to. Because I could use it right here. With a katana, actually. Although I should have just taken the Titan, because I don't think I need to use full left or right spin at any time. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Shexting? I don't even want to know what that is. Please don't roast me. What's going on, buddy? I know Ohio State was winning big at halftime. They were winning like 21-0 after the first quarter. I think they took the second quarter 14-7, and I haven't heard anything since then. Jason Bryan says, better to have steroids than hemorrhoids. Jason, are you insanely young? Because for a young person, I can understand at least the thinking of that. But as an older person, I've never really had a problem with hemorrhoids. I might have had one or two in my life that I could think of, and I'm sure that number's only going to increase with age. But we'll go with the Titan. Steroids shrink something that, yeah, I would rather have hemorrhoids 100%. Now, if you asked me when I was younger, I don't know. I don't know what I would say. 7 rings. Perfect shot. You know, you got to release the chocolate hostages. You can't. It's just not fair for them. They have family and friends that love them. But, my God, if I released chocolate hostages, I wouldn't have had time to do anything. I'd have been like, see, my chair is actually a toilet. There's a hole in it. So Monty Kaufman says, David Appleby regularly starts brand new accounts and does rookie content on his stream. Great guy. Victor Cruz, what's going on, buddy? 5621, nice. Yeah, that's awesome. If you're definitely looking for rookie content, Dave seems like a nice guy. Never really got to know him in any capacity or anything, but you know that don't mean anything. I'm a hermit. I don't know many people in a pretty good capacity. Perfect shot. And apparently, it's hard to be a pretty good YouTuber while being a hermit. You know, you're supposed to be spending time with the community and everything, and I'm just like, crickets. All right. We are at max distance of the club. I can deal with that. I think that's... Yep, that's right where I want to be. Don't want to come in short. 9.5 on this club. 9 rings. Hopefully we have enough room. Oh, I'd love to have that. I wish, like, you know what would be really cool? If there was, like, a ghost line. You have your actual line, and then there was, like, a ghost line that went side by side with your shot, and it would let you know where your ball would have went had you hit perfect. I think that would be cool, you know? But then again, that could be more excruciating than cool as well. So, I don't know, but I really wish that I would have hit perfect there. Is he the Canadian guy? David Appleby. If he was from Canada, wouldn't he be David Mapleby? I need like an applaud. I can't do the cheering. Well, yeah, that. There you go. I told the funny joke. .7 max. I'm not going to do the 10% because we're not at full club. 6 rings. And I really just want to hit the rough and roll. towards it. I know I'm not going to get super close, but it just sucks having a club that has like 2 backspin. Oh, while I was playing my Billimeter account before I came on, I got an APOC card. So now oh, crap. Wow, thanks. Good luck. Oh, I wish I could have done the wink thing. That was cool. He saw me screw up the shot and he just gave me the money anyway. What a cool guy. Let's see here. Okay, I am going to use, as much as I'm not like really wanting to, I am going to use a Kingmaker. I'm going to try to use a Kingmaker on the par 3s. It just seems, if you're going to get drops, you're going to get them on par 3s, you know? Dale, okay. You missed me last night watching Jesse. Yeah, I was on James' stream. I didn't see you at James' stream. We must have just missed each other. .4, 3.7. Perfect. Come on, help me out here. Boink, doink, doink. I was coming in too hot anyway. What's up, Patrick Hoffman? A Relic Gaming.
Dilly dilly.
Yes, he did. I saw Jesse was in the chat of James' stream. I was in the chat of James' stream like at the very beginning just to kind of say hi. And then at the very end, I watched the whole thing of James' stream, but I was watching it on the television. So it's like you have it on the TV, and then like if someone said hi or anything like that, then you gotta get your phone, open YouTube, find the stream, say hi back or whatever. So that's why, you know, I'd love to say boom and, you know, and all these other things, but then you put your phone down and then someone says hi and you're like, I don't want to. Wow. Mr. Obvious, my girlfriend liked that. I'm not, what, did I miss something? Your girlfriend liked the fact that I was 4 or 5 yards past the hole? That don't make sense. That can't be it. What's going on, Douglas? All right, hole number 6. Beautiful, beautiful shot here. This is what I call the mile high shot coming right up here. It's just absolutely freaking amazing. And I got a new thing that I like to do with it. And what that is I hate screwing around with my clubs like this, but I'm going to anyway. Okay. I guess a 5th bag could come in handy. But you only get a 5th bag. Do you only get a 5th bag if you're in the top 100? I'm not certain about that. Or do they have rookie, pro, expert, and masters? I want the sniper. And the reason I want the sniper is because I played this hole with 3 side spin, 3 top spin, with a Titan. No, with a Katana. And I got the Albatross. Because I was at minimum sniper instead of minimum Goliath. And it just made the hole super easy. So now the chances of me going 2 for 2 and doing that, man, the chances of me hitting perfect twice in a row is very low. But I really like the shot with, you know, at minimum sniper. Expert 3 has 5 bags? Okay. I know you can get a 5th bag. I just didn't know if it was only reserved for the what Champions 100 or whatever it's called. And I don't want to try to turn my clan into a competitive clan or anything like that. You know, I want it to be laid back. I just... Maybe I'm not as competitive as some people are, which I hate to say that because I absolutely want a gold medal. You know, it just feels like it's not going to happen. I've just played too many games where you had to grind, and it's like it becomes a job. I want to open up Golf Clash and play Golf Clash because, you know what? I'm sitting there bored, and I'm like, yeah, I have enough time to get a game in before I got to do this or before I got to do that. The last thing I want to do is play a game where, like, I used to play this game called Marvel Contest of Champions. And you would get all these heroes. And there was a timer on them. And with the timer, once you use the character, you take them in teams of 3. Once you use the character, there was a 2-hour like window where it had to shut down. But I was in such a competitive clan that they expected you every 2 hours to come back and go through your whole thing again. And it's like, no. We're not doing that. So that's where I'm at with that. And I don't want to put that on my clan. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 3 and 3 was perfect. No, I needed, this is what I did yesterday. Well, no albatross from that. That is what I did yesterday. I don't know if you guys remember, but yesterday, I think on the front 9 when I played this hole, I was like, or maybe it was the back 9. I'm like, why did I go in the rough? What did I do wrong? And I went back and watched the replay. It must have been the back 9 because I didn't have to go super far back. And I forgot to frickin' slice it. I tried hitting perfect. Just like I did there, like... That right there, if you ever wondered what a brain fart is, you just witnessed it. And that's going to cost me a stroke. Oh, man. Gelly, what's going on, man? Master and C100 will be given 5 bags. Expert 3 is only 4 bags. Yeah, Douglas, I don't know what was going on through my head there. I wonder... I think this would be better. That's where I want to be. 8.2. I'm going to do max overpower, which I don't want to do, but I have a really wide fairway. That's 2 strokes. Oh my goodness. How did I not see that? I am just having a meltdown here. Help me out, brother. As Toby Keith would say, hey, brother, how about a helping hand? And he said, RJ, I ain't as good as I once was. My, how the years gone by. But there was a time, back in my prime, when I could really rough bump it. Oh, Douglas, that had to hurt so bad. Douglas just said, not sure if I could play my last 2 accounts. Broke my elbow at work today. You know how painful it is when you just hit your frickin' funny bone? Can you imagine breaking your elbow? Oh, God, man, I'm in pain just thinking about that. Oh, man. I don't think I have the room to squeeze by. Not with a pure side wind. And I don't... Wow, I really... Maybe? I have no freaking clue. Nope, right into the trees. At least we're on the fairway. Broke the knuckle off. You have a knuckle on your elbow? Like, I'm not trying to be silly. I wonder if there's like a part of your elbow that they consider a knuckle or something. I'm not familiar with that. But yeah, people in the chat, you know when you hit your frickin' funny bone, there's nothing funny about it. God, I hate wasting that. This could have been an eagle. Yowzers. I don't even want to think about that, man. Hopefully you heal quickly and they gave you good pain medication. Let's see here. Hey, buddy, how about a helping hand? And he said, Dave, I ain't as good as I once was. My, how the years gone by. I'm feeling my elbow now, right? You only need fingers. Oh my God. No, just think about like even just the releasing of the button. Sometimes you're like, you know, you pull off and you kind of jerk your... Oh, man. Is that a 6-week heal time too? Man, I got this freaking feeling like nails on a chalkboard. Yeah, I hope it wasn't your dominant arm either. God, man, when I was a boxer, you probably can't tell unless you got a big old TV. Still can't tell, but there's no knuckle here. And actually, there is a knuckle there. I just have to push it up from below. I broke my hand back here, and the bone was like this. It went like this, and that caused my knuckle to drop down. And, you know, it was normal 6 weeks. It was just, you know, I guess it's kind of a deformity. You really can't tell. You can see the knuckle when I make a fist, but when my hand is straight, you could see that, you know, the knuckle's missing. And, yeah, man, showering, cleaning, taking a dump, all that stuff with your left hand absolutely sucks. Perfect. This is one shot I just don't think I'm going to get. I'm just super happy to get it on, you know, not be in the rough, not be in the sand, but I don't understand this. This was my shot. This has always been my favorite par 3. I killed it way back in Tour 6. I remember this was a shootout hole in Tour 6. And in Tour 9, it was a shootout hole. And whenever I got it, I'm like, ooh, yeah, I got this. Very rarely would people get closer to the pin than me. Because this is like one of those holes where people are happy just to get like, I I don't know, even 5 yards away, you know, you think to yourself, yeah, I got a good chance of winning. Boom, I would drop it, or boom, I would, 2-3 yards from the pin, tops. 3 yards, I wouldn't even be happy. And if you've been with me, you know, watching all the other strips, see, he almost went in the sand. He hit the lip where the fairway went down. I don't know what changed. Something's changed. You gotta love that when the whole target fits in the hole. You could hit it great. You could hit it perfect. It don't matter. It's going in. Oh, Ali, yeah, that's something. Geek, what's going on, bro?
Dilly.
Yeah, stuff like that definitely makes me squeamish. You were locking up a bucket for a bobcat. Yeah, I got the heebie-jeebies as well, man. 12 weeks immobilized. It was his right hand, but he is left-handed, so that's good. Oh, man, I feel awful for you, especially 12 weeks. That's double the normal healing time. And then on top of that, you're probably... I would think that you would need rehab. Not moving your elbow for 12 weeks, you know, your muscle and everything is going to get... Yikes. I don't think we need... With the wind like that, I don't think we need the full left spin. It just, to me, doesn't make sense. Underpower this bad boy just a little bit.
Perfect shot.
He's like, enough about me. Are we making you squeamish? And you're the... It's funny, you're probably laughing at us. You're the one in the frickin' cast, and we're all sitting here going, ooh, ah. Bear, what's up, man? Just listening in outside in the rain, fixing ducks' ramps so they can get in the duck house, listening to people moan about one knuckle. Try not having the use of your legs. Where's Alex Wheels? But it's not a knuckle, man. It's the elbow. I mean, yeah, obviously, if you get to choose between not having the use of your legs, there's no competition. Especially your story being shot or anything, but I know you've hit your funny bone, Bear. And to hit it hard enough, man, if he did it while locking up a bucket for a bobcat, though, you should get some workers' comp, and they should pay your hospital bill, which may be a very little solace, but okay, I screwed this shot up and actually ended up parring this. And I don't know why. But. Okay. We're going to go with a sniper here. And Titan. And hopefully that was just a one-off where I screwed it up. I did hit a great shot, but normally, you know, it's kind of grape-proofed or whatever, so... Oh, okay, that... Yeah, I'm not doing no, like, power slice or anything like that. Oh, you're the boss. Okay. No time off. Empowered Golf Clash Evolution is almost at 300 subs. Said, let's get me there. Actually, you don't even have to know like if someone says subscribe to my channel and you're interested, if you click right next to their name, I think there's like 3 dots, it'll take you to their channel. Hit subscribe and hurry on back if you want. That's about where I hit it last time. Although I did do it with an extra mile, so there is more curl, but I ended up in the sand up here. Ah, you're not gonna roll out. Ugh. I don't think the Nirvana is gonna reach. I don't know how many more yards the Nirvana has than the Malibu. No, I don't think it is gonna reach because a lot of times you're at max sniper distance. Wow, this is ugly. How did I play better on my warm-up round than I am when I'm actually playing? That's what's killing me. What's going on, Marcus? Awesome to have you here. Gerald Kochlin, I hope I'm saying that right. What's up, bro? Awesome to have you as well. A Relic Gaming, what's going on, buddy? Let's get RJ to 50 likes. Raise the roof. 50 likes. Patak, what's up, man? Minus 23 on Expert. Hey, the best finish I had on Expert was a minus 21. So, I'm with you, man. That's great. Awesome job, bro.
Great shot.
Now, I'll be nice and close, but I have no idea what the frickin' elevation would be from here. Your guess is as good as mine. Monty, have you taken the shot? Because I see you say lay up and use the Endbringer. Yeah, no headwind. Hey, welcome back, Rich. Just minus 10? 10%? Go for the slam dunk, says Fred. You know, that might actually be the best. I'm going to take a look at that. That might be my best route.
Great shot.
Or that could have just went in the hole and made life easier. Maybe, I don't know. I can't do the dunk with the Hornet. I got the wrong club in. This looks pretty good. We're right at max. We're going to call this max. And put one top spin on just to ensure that the wind doesn't do anything goofy. 10 at max minus 10%. So we are going to go 7 rings here if we have it. Hopefully we do. And now we got to hit perfect.
Perfect shot.
Is the adjustment good? Oh, come on. That freaking ball guide. Oh, that is so irritating when that freaking ball guide shows it going through. I even put that one top spin on just to be certain.
Birdie.
Jeez, what am I going to end up with? A minus 8 on my first 9? Yeah, exactly, Army. That was my thing. You know what? You're actually right. I wasn't going to get another shot after that, so I probably should have. Look at that, -6 after 8. Oh my goodness. Well, we're going to get that up to -8 after 9, but we're going to have to really get in the zone. Auto zone. Yeah, we're going to have to get in the zone for sure here for this next shot. Titan looks good. I've had better luck chipping in front of the rough, in front of the hole, that hole. A perfect shot uphill, no wind to worry about. It's a good way to look at it. Yeah, I don't understand why I'm playing so badly right now. This is my worst by far. Now, I'm still going to play my 100% best, but I'm going to lay off the Kingmakers because I'll be lucky. I'm probably just going to get Titans if I get a top 50 finish. I'm sorry, a bottom 50 finish. And it's going to take some magic to get me back up to a top 50 finish. But I'm still going for it. I warmed up. I just, I don't know. There's certain things happening on holes that haven't happened to me all tournament. And it's not like I've been getting great scores, but certain things have been solid. No, I didn't know I played Jesse. Which account? What's going on, Randy? I know he's got a few different accounts. That would suck if he said hi or something and I wasn't looking at the screen. Perfect, okay. Hopefully we don't clip the rough here or go too far and go into the rough up top there, which I think we're going. No, nice. Nice sharp turn. I played Jamie on his stream. Nice. Played a couple people that then. Thanks, Doug and Corey. I made the cut, but the way I'm playing, I'm sure there's plenty of people who just missed the cut that are like, oh, wow, I would be doing much better if I made it. But the game is not over. The fat lady has not begun to warm up her voice because we're only halfway through. And I want to be one of the cardiac kids. I did hit this shot. We're going to go 8 rings. Still owe him half a ring. There we go. Come on. Perfect. Come on. If we make this, we could be 9 under after 9. Off by half a ring on a sniper. Yikes. Thanks, Relic Gaming. Appreciate you, bro. Good news is you don't have to worry about feelings unless your name is Shifty Shift. Who's Shifty Shift? Never heard that term before. Yeah, I love matching up with people that I know. I wish I would have known. Alright, let's get ready for this back 9. I don't know how I'll feel if I have like a really good recovery. Because I'll be like, man, if I could have put together a solid front 9, you know, I would have a shot at a medal. But at the same time, I don't want to come in the bottom 50. I'm going to do my absolute best, minus the Kingmakers, to one hole at a time. That's just what I'm going to do. One hole at a time. Political joke. You said you're from... Douglas, you're from Australia? Because the United States could definitely use a few politicians named Shifty Shaft or Shifty Shift or whatever it was. Because that's exactly what they are. It's like you have to be shifty in order to be a politician in the United States. I feel like there were some politicians that seemed like they were good people, and I didn't want them to win because I knew the machine would change them, you know? Close, South Carolina. Okay, yeah, South Carolina's pretty close. I mean, it's not like you live in Cleveland or anything. Alright, well, we got the Eagle. We didn't get the Albatross. Got a little bit of work to do. And I'm very motivated to do that work. So let's get it on. First thing I want to do... what is the first thing I want to do? I want to have the sniper. I gotta switch these up again. Again. You know, I'm never going to need that particular club there, so let's just take this Guardian out. And God, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. I don't want to try the same shot twice. It just hasn't been working for me. I could play it. You know, I'm going to play it the same way I would play it with the extra mile, because that's the way I have been playing it and having decent luck with it. So we're only looking about a half ball of right curl.
Great shot.
about a ring away from the rough. See, previously I was able to get up in that shadow area. Yeah.
Great shot.
Can we hop over the sand? That would be nice. Okay. I thought that would be much worse than it was. I guess it's nice to have the accuracy of the Apocalypse over the accuracy of the Extra Mile. Because that felt like a really ugly perfect, or not perfect, a real ugly great. Like, you know, obviously there's two sides of great. There's the side right next to perfect, and then you got your side right next to good. That felt like that was closer to good. Yep, new club improvements. My only thing that really kind of, I don't want to say irks me, but the fact that they're all epics, a lot of these epics don't really become something great until they're maxed or nearly maxed. But there are ones where they have huge boosts, like one club will gain 40 accuracy or maybe 40 top spin or something. Those clubs are going to make, you know, more of an improvement. And yeah, I don't think we don't have the top spin. We needed. All right, maybe we can get. No, this ball isn't even going to roll backwards. We need that second bounce to get in the hole. Minimum distance, just a tad bit over 3. Hopefully there's room for this. Perfect. I'm just counting on that second bounce getting in, which is very unlikely. Close does not get you horseshoe and hand grenades. That's all I got to say. Scott Hall, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Terrence Cook, good to see you as well, buddy. Baylor scores again. They got a lot of scoring they need to do, huh? I didn't watch any college ball today. I went out and caught shiny Pokemon with my neighbor. Dustin, there's no such thing as late, buddy. I'm just happy that you decided to tune in. Thank you for the good luck. That was weird. Why did it show like I responded when I didn't? Oh, I wish I was the master. If I was the master, you see that first place? That first place badge I have, that's in rookie. That's in rookie. Now, I may have been a rookie at the time that I played it. I don't know, you know, because I was never one for sandbagging down. And when I say sandbagging, I mean that as my skill level. You know, there's not like a specific club that makes it. You know, like I feel like I'd be sandbagging if I went down to pro. Now, some people, though, would disagree with me. They'd be like, you haven't been getting a top 10 finish. Maybe you need to go back to pro. And it's like, I just feel like with the clubs I got, I don't want to go down there and massacre, you know? 9.5. Minimum distance, 5 rings. That seems like a lot, but okay. I'm okay with great. I wasn't trying to hit great, but with the way the wind was blowing, I'm probably going to come into the left of the cup from the point of the view of the ball. Nope, I came into the right of the cup because I hit great. Yeah, Dustin, thanks. The one thing is, I don't know why he's saying thanks. Is he saying thank? Because I had that thing pop up, and maybe he thought I was trolling him or something. Definitely not trolling you, buddy. I apologize, but I didn't do anything. It just popped up on its own. Go with the katana here. So how would you judge what level to play on based on your club? Honestly, I feel like I don't know where that line is at, Corey, but I feel like if I go down where I have everything is maxed in common clubs, you know, all the blue clubs are maxed, all the gold clubs are almost all my gold clubs are maxed, and the ones that aren't maxed are at level 7. And then, you know, the highest epic I have is Thor's Hammer because I've been buying that from the store. But I'd be out there playing potentially with the Thor's Hammer 6. Those clubs scream expert. And maybe even some in Masters, although not many. But you give someone like Tommy or Neo those types of clubs in Masters, and I'm sure they could come in first with it. But I don't have the skills they have. Yeah, I want to win expert so bad, but I want to do it on stream, you know? I feel like you guys have just been... You've been here with me for so frickin' long. You know, yeah, you got to see me get a gold in rookie. You got to see me get, what, like a bronze or something in pro. But to get it, we didn't, like, necessarily have to wait forever for those. Expert has just been so frickin' long. Par 3s, you definitely got to hit perfect. Unless you screw something up. Katie, what's up, man? Thank you so much for the kind words. I don't know that it's confidence. I mean, especially on my front 9, to shoot a -8 and to be going into whole, yeah, just period, -8 on the front 9. There were so many things there that I felt like I was set up properly, but, you know, I ended up in the rough, or I ended up in the sand, and I was unable to... Now, that one shot was obviously a brain fart. What was it, hole 6 or whatever? Rajesh Kumar, what's up, man? Good to see you. Good morning. Good morning to you. 8:27 p.m. here. Scott Hall says, since the porch days, the good old porch days. Yeah. As Archie and Edith would say, those were the days. Oh, Dustin, I don't know who. I mean, I thank you for saying that you appreciate it, but I don't know who likes it more out of me or you. It's just I feel so privileged to be able to make those with Tommy. It truly is. He's a wonderful dude, and you know, I never foresaw myself becoming friends with someone like that. You know, I just always thought like this is not a reflection on him. This was in my brain, not in his brain. I just always kind of looked at it like I'm a nobody, he's a somebody, and you know, that's just the proper way that it is. And especially when I was first starting out my channel. But nothing could be further from the truth. He definitely does not make me feel like that. Like, I don't even know if we were originally going to be like that. You know, I didn't know it would last so long. Oh, wow. That contracted ball guy didn't exactly work. Jason, I've come to the same terms for myself. Ooh, they said good luck after I left. Sorry. All right, let's even up the score somehow. I know how to play this. I don't need to be looking at anything in particular. I was your first streamer? You know, Tommy said something... Dogs and cars, it was all good. Yeah, Rich. I love talking about cars. And the Mexican candy, wow, you got an excellent memory, Scott Hall. I hit perfect more than you. We need to practice together. RJ, you were a big time somebody. I love when people ask me about the monkey on my stream. I display your logo proudly. Thank you so much, Relic. I really appreciate that, bro. Yeah, I'm nobody. I really am. Like, if it comes down, like, look at Facebook. I hate Facebook, you know? All the streamers, you know, all the streamers that are coming up in the world and staying up in the world have a good presence on, you know, social media, as you should, as anyone who does YouTube. But, you know, being the hermit that I am, it's just, you know, it's so easy to be like, oh, yeah, RJ, you know? I mean, I can't really form relationships with people outside of when we're in YouTube. And I keep making plans to be more active in Facebook, but every time I go to pull the trigger, it's a freaking dud. I used to love Facebook, I really did, and it just, I don't know, one day it was just like, I just shut it down, and I can't turn it back on as hard as I try. I mean, you know, a prime example, look at Jesse, man. Look at what that 19th hole did for that guy. He created one of the best freaking communities there are out there. And he started from just, you know, from being a viewer, and then all of a sudden, you know, I thought he was a super cool guy. He became a mod. You know, we played video games together. And then, you know, he had this idea about a forum. You know, I remember, like, in the Mod Squad, it was called, we used to have a group with, like, all the people that I originally made mods. It doesn't exist anymore. You know, I'm like, you know, I'm not really big into Facebook, but yeah, do your thing, you know. thinking, we might get 100 or so people in there. And it just frickin' erupted. It erupted. It turned into something so huge that, I mean, how many tournaments can any one of you guys look at a tournament that you've played in without seeing a hashtag 19, for one of those clans that are in the 19th hole? Like, I'm not talking trash on anyone, but I can go into a tournament and not play someone that says elite, or someone that says, the name of any other big group out there. But as far as, the representation is huge. As big as I may have been at one point in time or another on YouTube, I've never even come close to the success of the 19th hole. I hope that's something he's really proud of. I'm sure it is.
Great shot.
Yes, I do remember when hashtags were pound signs. I refused to call them hashtags for the longest time. And then one day I was just like, the heck with it. I mean, if Walter Cronkite was still on the air, which he may be for all I know, I'm sure he would be calling them hashtags. It was taken over. They bogarted it. Because, I remember when, like, Star 69 was brand new. Because I remember when Caller ID was brand new. And you didn't want someone to know that you were calling them. You would hit... No, that would be Star 69. They probably don't even call a star anymore.
Perfect shot.
Oh, well, thank you very much, Corey. I really, really appreciate that.
Nice on.
Yeah, Jeffrey Roth, exactly. And, I honestly wonder, like, if I could ask Jesse, like, one thing like that, it would be, did you ever expect this type of success from putting something together like that? Because it's kind of neat going back into the day, remembering his conversation of it. If anything, I might have actually told him, I'm not really, I don't, go for it, give it a shot. But, there's so many out there. There's so many out there already. I don't know if there's a need for it or whatever. I don't remember exactly how my, I don't want to say support for it, but, like, did I want to be a part of it or anything? I was kind of like, I'll support it because you're my friend, but not, I'm just not into it. And, yeah. And I don't need to say it. You guys all already know it. Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Definitely deserving of it.
Great shot.
I remember rotary phones. Oh, needed about 2 backspin maybe. TSR 80. I don't remember that per se, Randy, but it sounds familiar. Like, I feel like I had... Was that a computer or like a Walkman or something like that? Speak of the devil. Look at that. Jesse's ears must have been ringing when we were just talking about him in the 19th hole. Perfect time. Well, not perfect timing. Perfect timing probably would have been about 10 minutes ago, but I was just saying, I remember the good old days in the Mod Squad when you first thought up the 19th hole. And I honestly wondered, like, and don't be humble, Jesse. Be real with us, please. I beg you. I know I am guilty of, you know, always wanting to look humble and everything as well. But there's nothing wrong with dreaming big. Did you ever foresee the 19th hole being what it is today? Because it's absolutely huge, man. It's like the most successful thing I can actually say I've seen from day one to present day. You know, I've been part of communities that have already been established, but I knew you before the 19th hole. Nope, 2-3K members. So that's what you were expecting, was 2,000 to 3,000 members? I'm playing like trash, man. All right. There's Colt, another person I mentioned earlier. Colt, I would like to concede to you about Myles Garrett. The hit on, was it Trevor Siemian? And, you know, he might have been justified in the first face slapping of, God, what was his name? The Tennessee, Delaney Walker or whatever. I don't know, but the hit on Trevor Siemian, I did some research, buddy, and you were right. He's a piece of trash. He's really good at, you know, acting the part of, you know, I don't want to call him a piece of trash, but I call, let's be 6.5. I call Adamakin Sue a piece of trash. I call, you know, going way back, Bill Lambeard, Neil Romanowski, people like that, pieces of trash. But I never thought of Myles Garrett as it, but sure, he donates to charity. Maybe off the field he's a really good guy or something, but on the field, I can't cheer for the guy anymore. I really can't, man. Yeah, Jeffrey Roth, you're right. Yeah, Jesse, I remember you saying that. You're like, I don't want like the numbers. And that's why I think the 19th hole is so quality when it comes to members. He didn't want people to join, to, you know, he didn't want drama. Like a lot of people would be like, it's all about growth. I want, you know, accept everyone, whether they answer the questions or not. When I was a mod, you know, that was one thing that I was a big stickler on. If you didn't take the time to answer the questions, I remember Jesse saying, we don't need you. And there was just other things. Like if you were a known troublemaker, we don't need you. We're trying to keep it proper for the members. We want it to be, he built it right. 10. Okay, 10. 10 for 10. We'll do it. That's 9. And that's 10. Perfect. I don't know what I could have done wrong. Well, half a ring, and honestly, yes, it could have dropped, but I think I would have had to hit the pin dead on. If I would have hit the right side of the pin, it would have popped out. If I would have hit the left side of the pin, it would have popped out. Oh, and Burfacet or whatever the heck his name is from Cincinnati. Trash. Well, yeah, Jesse, I don't know. I was just going down memory lane. You know, when you were mod and we had the mod squad and there was just like 8 of us and, you know, we were all real tight and everything. And, yeah, you had this idea
Great shot.
of the 19th hole, a new Facebook group. And I was just like, you know, I mean, if that's what you want to do, you know, I'll support you because I consider you a friend, but the last thing we need is another group. You know, was like kind of like what's going in the back of my head, but I'm not going to tell him that because he's really passionate about this and everything. And it ends up being, I mean, it's the only group I really know. I have no problem with any of the other groups, but it's like I know everyone. I don't know everyone in the 19th hole, but the people that I do know are in the 19th hole for the most part. Vernon Ream, what's going on? Scott Hall, you're 100% right. Randolph, or whatever his name is, was the instigator. But if you want to do instigator, Myles Garrett completely lost when, like how do you put this? It's kind of like if you go up to someone and you flick them in the air and they retaliate by stabbing you. Like the payback, it was just, he needs to be able to compose himself. Ripping his helmet off, I would have been fine with that. Ripping his helmet off and throwing it off to the side or something, because yeah, at the bottom of the thing you saw Rudolph trying to take his helmet off.
Perfect shot.
But it, honestly, he probably got mad because there was a whole bunch of unnecessary hard hits on him throughout the game, you know? I don't know. It's so weird because Myles Garrett was like, if you could have the autograph of someone who plays for your team, he would definitely be top 5, you know? Of course, offense, you know, people always say offense. They want someone, you know, offensive players. Give me Odell Beckham, Jarvis Landry, Nick Chubb. My son just got Nick Chubb's autograph.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
Hey, what's going on, Fun and James? Good to see you, bro. Yeah, I remember hearing about that. And this stuff is all over. I seen a play where Richie Incognito got his helmet ripped off and then the player smacked him across his face with the helmet. But there was a Miami fan out there that there's a YouTube video where it's very pixelated, but they zoomed in on that play and Richie Incognito was all over his face mask and like just gouging and everything. I understand why that player did that. I think his name was like Washington or something like that. I completely was on his side when I saw the things Richie Incognito was doing to him. It was more than just trying to take his helmet off. Yeah, Mike, I completely agree with you, buddy. And honestly, I think that was his original intention. But then when he saw Mason Rudolph coming like he wanted to fight him, that's when he hit him over the head with it, and he shouldn't have. I don't care. You know, take your helmet off and go fist the cuffs. You would destroy him. you would destroy him even if he had his helmet on and it was you without your helmet off. I'm going to try. Please don't roast me. Oh, Jared A. Yeah, I'm actually working on a video for that. And, God, I was watching that video like 2 days ago, just kind of like for inspiration, what kind of like flavor I wanted to get on that video. And while I don't agree with it anymore, it makes sense for beginner players, but it doesn't make sense for established, like basically experts. Experts would disagree, and they'd be right to disagree. But rookies, like, you got to think, when I started making videos, I probably had like 600-700 trophies, and I thought that was a decent amount.
Great shot. Hole in one.
I can clearly say, I shouldn't even say thanks because it was 100% luck, but hitting it great, and then also I wasn't even 100% sure that I did the right amount of rings. I'll take it, but anytime you get a great shot that goes in the hole, you did something wrong. And I'll take it. It's a freebie, right? Greats aren't always bad. Sumiyitu, what's going on, man? Long time no see. You would never get kicked, Rich, for saying the Patriots are your team. It's JBTV. What's going on, buddy? Marco Chesso, what's up, man? Yeah, we did, Jesse. We really did. But, man, Odin, thank you very much, man. I don't know what to say, man. I guess the best thing to say would just be the truth. And that is, when the 19th hole became super popular, I became super jealous, and I was a crap friend to you, man. I didn't talk to you the way we used to talk. I got jealous over stupid things, and I honestly believe that you deserve a public apology, and that's why I'm doing it here and not in PMs. I am ashamed to say that, I was jealous. I like to come across as this pure person that, everyone should like and this and that. But you've been a far better friend to me than I've ever been to you, man. You're a golden guy. You were on my mind, and that's why I just started talking about you. And you deserve every bit of success that you've enjoyed. You really do, man. And all I can say is I'm sorry. I'm not looking for anything in return. I feel you deserve an apology from me. I may not have ever actually lashed out at you or, said anything, but I'm sure you knew that that we just haven't been as close friends as we used to be. And I'm sure you've seen that I was like pulling away. And Yeah, I'm not proud of myself, man. I'm really not. Take care, Brian Walton. Like, nothing was ever said. Nothing was ever done to sabotage you in any way. I hope you know that. That's true. But at the same time, I hope you also... Well, I don't hope. I know you know. You've got to know for how close we were to where we are at today. That, you know... Jealousy got the best of me, man. And I hate that. But it's true.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
And I feel like an apology in private just wouldn't do it. You know, you're not really holding yourself accountable if you apologize in private, because you can go right back to doing it. I know I already apologized to you in private, and you know this. You know, obviously you know this. You know, just I may not have said the words "I'm sorry," but you know, saying I told you were a better friend to me than I ever was to you. I guess that was kind of my feeling guilty apology, because you've never done wrong by me, not once.
Nice on.
And the entire time that, you know, I wanted nothing to do with the 19th hole. How dare the 19th hole get bigger than me? You know, how dare the 19th hole... These aren't things I ever said to anyone, but these are feelings that I kind of felt in my heart. And those are disgusting feelings to have. And that's a big reason why I left the 19th hole. Because I just wasn't happy. I was jealous all the time. So no, I'm not perfect. I'm not this guy who's always humble and, you know, who's always right, and, you know, I have flaws too. Just like every one of you guys in here, I have flaws. And I've treated really good people with less respect than what they've deserved. And that's a hard pill to swallow. And unfortunately, I'm one of those people that are like, you know what, if I was wrong out in public, I need to air my dirty laundry in public. And that's what I'm doing. So I hope I'm not making you feel bad or funny or, you know, just like weird in any way, Jesse. But I feel like this is the one way I can say that I'm sorry and mean it, with a whole bunch of people, you know, here to witness it. To say that you screwed up in front of everyone who's here.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
Yeah, I know. I'm streaming like it's just me and Jesse talking here. I'm not looking for recognition. I'm not looking for likes. I'm looking to apologize to a friend. You know, I stopped going to his streams because he got more people in it than me. And I noticed some of the people that were going to his streams were people that used to go to my stream that no longer come to my stream, and I just felt like some kind of way towards them too. It's disgusting. It really is disgusting, and I'm not happy about it at all. It was like I put on like a false face. I put on this face of, hey, I want to help you grow. Come be a mod for It's RJ TV, and I want to help you with your YouTube channel because I'm a nice guy, you know? Like everyone in the chat had to know, you know, I had to, it was kind of like it was conditional. Hey, I want to help you grow, but don't you dare even think about becoming as big as I do. You know, what kind of friend are you really if that's like, I didn't know it at the time, but I just never really foresaw, you know, anyone getting bigger than me. Just like I never foresaw myself getting bigger than, you know, Tommy or anyone like that. 1.5 more rings. So I by far am not perfect. I am not.
Great shot.
I deserve that. I deserve the bunker. And now that I even said that, I feel bad. I feel like, you know, I see people in the chat saying, hey, you're being brutally honest. You know, you're human. You're real, and I love you. And, you know, I don't want that. I truly am giving an apology for behavior that is disgusting, and I don't think that I should be patted on the back as someone for being brutally honest or for being anything other than wrong, because that's what I was. That's what I am. Not that's what I was. That's what I am is wrong. I've been harboring so much hate. Or not hate at all. Jealousy towards someone that has never shown me anything but friendship. It really isn't something to pat me on the back for.
Great shot.
If anyone should be getting patted on the back, it's the guy who put up with that for so long. He'd bring over 1 liters and we'd play Fortnite. You know me way too well, man. I got a couple 1 liters over there in the fridge. But one other thing that's selfish that I'll say that I'm not afraid to say is, my God, it feels so good to get that off my chest. And it wouldn't have been off my chest if I would have said it to you privately in a PM. You know? Because it wouldn't have meant anything. It would have been, because that's the kind of guy Jesse is. He wouldn't screenshot and be like, hey, everyone, look, RJ was a piece of crap to me. And, you know, he would never lower someone else to raise himself. But apparently I would stop supporting him, hence going to his streams or posting in his 19th hole, because it became bigger than I was. And the one thing I said, I'm never going to allow myself, you know, to get so many subscribers or whatever that I take it for granted. Like I never understood how people in Hollywood or in sports or whatever would ever forget the fans, forget the, like whatever, just become like hard and calloused. And now I feel like I became hard and calloused, and I caught myself, but I still became hard and calloused. I know better than to hit the turn off button because it sucks. Oops. I'm not even thinking now, but I have no chance of finishing up top. All right. And this is in no way some kind of ploy or anything to hype Jesse. I don't want anyone thinking that, it's like, hey, yeah, me and Jesse have always secretly been super close friends behind the scenes. And nah, I wasn't good to the guy. Not as good as I should have been. I never did anything behind your back, buddy. I never would send people away from the 19th hole or anything like that. But my actions, like not being in a 19th hole clan, not being an active moderator in the 19th hole. And it really kills me because you said you trusted me. And while you trusted me to the point that you made me an admin, where if you ever lost, your let's say someone hacked you and, you're like, he gave me a spare key to the 19th hole because he trusted me. And yeah, I would have never done anything. I would have never been like, oh, I'm going to delete the 19th hole. That'll show him. I would have never done anything like that. Like, you could still have trusted me with that. I'm sure you wouldn't have trusted me with that if you knew that I had like a jealousy of some sort. But I'm proud of you, man. I really am. I'm proud of you and disgusted with myself. And people get what people deserve. And you 100% deserve everything you got, man. You've worked harder for your channel and harder for the 19th hole than I ever have for my channel, no matter how no matter how much I love my channel and how much I want it to grow and this, that, and the other. I've never put in the hours that you put in. And it shows. It 100% shows. Daniel MacArthur, what's up, man? Okay, I'm done. I know I took that on way too long. I've made a spectacle and everything, but
Great shot.
Jesse, I'm very happy for you.
Nice on.
Just as you were so happy for me when I first started out and started having success.
Great shot.
Ah, this got deep.
Nice on.
Colt, yes, I do think they will wait to the end of the season to fire him, which is good news for him because he might not get fired. We are on a 2-game win streak, which is nothing. But the Bills were a pretty good team. Now, they weren't as good as their 6-2 record showed because of who they played. Yes, Jesse, I love you. Now I'm going to trash your Bills. I'm not doing that at all. I did not expect to beat the Bills. The Bills are way better than the Broncos who beat us. But honestly, if we start playing the way we should play with the talent that we have, then perhaps Freddie keeps his job. I don't think this fight that happened is going to do much to Freddie Kitchens. They're grown men. Too much.
Great shot.
No, that wasn't too much. I don't know. I'm not a big Baker Mayfield fan. He just seems. My son disagrees with me. What does he know? He's 13, but he just seems cocky and arrogant. He reminds me a little bit of Johnny Manziel, Johnny Manziel had that, thing going on and everything, go out and party, whatever. So he hasn't gone out and partied, but that, how does that affect me? Should I really care? But I don't know, just the way he talks, it seems like he talks down a little bit to the fans, and
Great shot.
I want him to do good because I'm a Browns fan, but I don't know.
Nice on.
The most humble type guy in pro sports that I've ever really seen or been a fan of or whatever, like a quarterback that I would love to have would be like a Peyton Manning type guy. Even if he didn't have the numbers of Peyton Manning, he just, I don't know. I loved everything about Peyton Manning. I could just be a fanboy. Daniel MacArthur. So you see it too. It's not just me. He says, I've never been a Baker fan. I never knew Baker did that thing with the Ohio State flag, and I'm an Ohio State Buckeyes fan. But, just like today, I didn't watch the game. I was happy. Was it Nick Bosa when he sacked him when we played the 49ers? Pretended to wave an imaginary flag and plant it? What a jerk, to plant his flag. Now, you want to plant your flag on your own 50-yard line? I don't have as much as a problem with that. But to go out to the middle of the logo, it's just poor sportsmanship. It's not the end of the world. It didn't hurt anyone physically. But it is a blatant show of disrespect for the team you're playing against, and he obviously could care less. And anyone can talk trash after the fact. Like, you ever play Golf Clash or any other type of video game where there's like a little bit of chat, and in the chat there's the word thanks, or when people talk trash after they beat you? That's the worst kind of loser. Talk trash before you beat me, and I'll have a little bit of respect for you, Not really. No, I won't. But I'll think you're more of a man than someone that waits till the battle is over and then talk trash. And that's what Baker did. Planting the flag or whatever at the end. I don't know. It rubbed me the wrong way. Kind of like the Myles Garrett thing rubbed me the wrong. I was a big Myles Garrett fan. That was hard for me. to watch that and say, you know what? Yeah, he is a dirty player. But that's one thing I learned from debating. If you want to be a debater of any kind and be any good at it,
Perfect shot.
when you're wrong, when you lose a debate and you're wrong, or however you want to put it, you need to concede. You can't let your pride, you can't let your, being a homer or whatever, or, like if you know you're wrong, you need to admit it. And I'm not going deep. I'm saying with Colt talking about Myles Garrett yesterday, I wrongly defended Myles Garrett. Until I went out and, watched some videos and clips and things like that of what he, the hit on Trevor Siemian, the fight. What it is the fight with the Delaney Walker hasn't changed, but the fact that he hit Trevor Siemian that hard, if you look at, like, they show the tackle on Mason Rudolph in so many different angles. He added a lot to that hit that didn't need to be added to it. It's like he wanted to punish the quarterback or something. He wanted to beat up on the quarterback. And Mason Rudolph was the instigator of that fight, yes, by trying to remove his helmet. But how much brutality was that guy taking during the game that finally got him to snap to that? I mean, to snap to the point where you want to take on someone who everyone, including yourself, knows would beat your butt, horribly. I think Myles Garrett's just a freaking bully. And I am not a Myles Garrett fan, and my tablet has died. Even though I play it plugged in to my laptop and let it charge overnight. What a fitting way to end this stream, with a bogey. Well, I am going to plug this tablet into the wall, as it should be, and not trust the computer USB port to charge it anymore. And I will be back tomorrow, ready to go 100% full bore, with a clean conscience. And I wish everyone here the best. Thank you guys so much. Jesse, I'm sorry if I made you feel, in any way. I kind of put you on the spot here. I kind of put you on, like, I know I put you on a pedestal, and everything, but it probably felt like a little uneasy to just have me sit here and spill out my guts like that. But I just wanted everyone to know you've never wronged me, ever. And you're a great guy. Take care, guys.